The Seven Devils are notable peaks in west-central Idaho in Hell's Canyon. They are above the east bank of the Snake River, which forms the Idaho-Oregon border. The mountains are part of the Rocky Mountains, and the tallest peaks are 7,900 feet above the adjacent Snake River. Of all of the peaks in the Seven Devils Mountains, the highest peak is He Devil, which stands at 9,393 feet. This is known as the highest peak in the Seven Devils Mountains. The second highest peak in the Seven Devils Mountains is She Devil, standing 13 feet shorter at 9,380 feet. The next peak is Devil's Throne, which stands at 9,281 feet. Followed by the Tower of Babel at 9,268 feet. Which then leads to the Ogre at 9,255 feet. The next two are the Twin Imps and the Goblin, which both stand just under 9,000 feet at 8,999 feet and 8,980 feet. Rock types and formation. The Seven Devils is primarily made up of igneous rocks. One example is intrusive igneous rocks from the tectonic plates moving over a hotspot in the mantle, filling the crust and cooling, as well as extrusive igneous rocks from flows that erupted out of the volcanoes created by the hotspot. As the plates continued to move and shift, the pressure and heat has caused there to be some metamorphic rocks as well. Andesitic flows and tuffs metamorphosed to greenstones, rhyolitic flows, water-laid volcanic grits and conglomerates, quartzites, lenses of impure limestone, and small intrusive bodies. The upper part of the Seven Devils Volcanics appears to be largely of sedimentary origin. Examples are vari-colored, rounded pebble conglomerate, pale green, subangular pebble to boulder conglomerate, gray siltstone and sandstone and fine conglomerate, and water-laid tufaceous grit. The metamorphism of Seven Devils is largely hydrothermal. The principal new minerals produced by hydrothermal replacement are feldspar, quartz, chlorite, epidote, cerussite, pyrite, and minor amounts of metallic sulfides. Silification is most intense along the northeast trending shear zones which cut the older rocks of the region. The Seven Devils Volcanics are largely the result of submarine volcanism and sedimentation near the source of the volcanic debris. The Ages of Rocks. According to G-Note by the Idaho Geologic Survey, there are lava flows that have been metamorphosed from about 175 million years ago. These from the islands created by the plates moving over the hotspot. You can find rocks from about 10 million years ago because of uplift as the tectonic plates continue to spread and cause pressure in the area. The oldest rocks you will most likely find are in the Wild Sheep Creek and date back to around 225 million years ago. Fossil collections show that Seven Devils volcanics range in age from Permian to Upper Triassic. Major structural features. The area is made up of volcanic mountains that have been uplifted through normal faults all through the area. There are many areas that have been eroded through glaciation, leaving U-shaped valleys and cirque lakes. This contains multiple mountains uplifted beyond 8,000 feet in elevation, and contains Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge in the United States, in which the Snake River cuts through. Geologic history and the relation to topography. This area rose above sea level during the Jurassic period. The oldest rocks in the area appear to be from the Permian and Triassic age. Upper Triassic volcanogenic rocks of the Seven Devils group record 2 episodes of magnetization. The older magnetization, which predates late Jurassic deformation of the volcanic arc terrain comprising the Seven Devils group, was probably acquired in the late Triassic time. The showings of both normal and reversed polarity magnetizations. This indicates that the Triassic rocks originated exactly 18 degrees from the polar equator. We interpret these assemblages as displaced fragments of Rangalia, a once coherent lake Paleozoic volcanic arc and early Mesozoic volcanic plateau that was torn apart and carried north by plate motion along the continental margin. The younger magnetization yields a paleomagnetic pole at 60 degrees north, 295 degrees east, and is similar to the pole obtained from Plutons that intrudes the Seven Devils group. The angular difference between the pole from the Plutons and the late Jurassic early Cretaceous reference pole for stable North America may propose the idea that the Seven Devils volcanic arc has undergone a large clockwise rotation. Now, as topography has risen, rivers and streams are the main erosive force going on today. Natural resources and natural hazards. There are more than 24 lakes and small ponds in the area. There isn't much in the way of mining because the yield of the precious metals in the ore is too low to be extremely profitable, but there is mining for copper, silver, and gold. Rock slides are a prominent natural hazard in this area. In some places are hard to reach as there are no roads and there's only unmaintained trails. Recreational activities. Recreational activities in the area consist of camping, hiking, rock climbing, and backpacking. But the beautiful scenery of the Seven Devils alone is a great enough reason to come out here. Thank you for watching.